Hi there, this is George from Game Theory Tables, and I need to admit to you right away, I'm not much of a hardcore board gamer. I'm more of a casual with friends over drinks type gamer, but over the last decade, I've been running the #1 premium poker table brand in the US, BBO Poker Tables. Now, the last couple of years, you would not believe how many of our customers started using our poker tables for board gaming. It became clear to me that tabletop games were exploding in popularity, and there was a need for a modern, stylish gaming table made with the same love and care that took BBO to the top of the poker industry, supplying tables for the World Poker Tour, celebrities, and poker enthusiasts all around the world. Board gaming, maybe more than any other single activity, was bringing people back together in real life. The simple act of disconnecting from our phones and connecting with our friends and family reminded me of why we were successful in the poker market, because our products were always about sparking human connections. Now, when we started designing the Origins way back in 2018, we knew that this table had to be made by board gamers for board gamers. And from day one, this project only had 2 rules. Number 1, the design had to appeal to everybody in the family, husbands, wives, boyfriends, and girlfriends. And the board gamers had to sign off on both the features and the performance. Besides that, we started with a blank sheet of paper. Our desire to draw from the collective feedback of the gaming community, in 2019, we brought our very first prototype of the Origins to Gen Con, and we let everybody that wanted to play on it, play. Our only job was to listen intently. Over the course of the show, dozens of different games and countless players enjoyed the Origins, but they also gave us their thoughtful design feedback. Through this series of continuous iterations from their feedback, by mid-2020, almost 2 full years from when we started the project, the Origins table finally was what we wanted it to be. By working hand in hand with gamers in the community, we had a good idea that we were on the right track with our designs. Once we finally had a design that resonated, we immediately moved on to what set us apart: the business of making stunning tables and frictionless delivery to your house. This is where a lot of Kickstarter campaigns stumble. They have a flashy hype video without a supply chain and distribution logistics that can scale. After all, what good is a kick-ass game table if it takes years to deliver and maybe gets damaged in the delivery process? We've been in the business of creating unforgettable memories with friends and family for over a decade, with our products powering tens of thousands of poker and game nights all around the US. We understand that in order to successfully over-deliver in this Kickstarter, the supply chain was just as important, if not more important, than getting the product design right. To ensure that we can easily fulfill all of the obligations of this Kickstarter, we decided to work out the kinks in a pre-launch event in August of 2020. Some of you might remember seeing our You Started campaign in the late summer of 2020, where we partnered with some of the biggest and brightest names in the board game industry, including Board Game Geek, the Brothers Murph, Ant Labs, Geek Dad, and a whole bunch more for a bulk group buy. Now, the goal of that was to simulate the stress that a Kickstarter campaign will have on production supply chains and to fortify and add capacity where needed in order to successfully operate this Kickstarter today. The result is that we quickly sold through all the allocated units, and the group buy early adopters are now getting their table to share with friends and family. From an operational standpoint, our Ustarter allowed us to make sure that our supply chain was tried and tested, and that we're ready to accomplish the mission of getting as many people playing on the Origins as possible in 2021. But that's not all. For this Kickstarter, we continue to listen to the community, and we've been innovating add-on components that gamers wish to see. In addition to the standard features, such as our solid ashwood construction, 4-inch cup holders, integrated bit trays, 4-inch vaulted playing surface for undisturbed gameplay, a full-size 4x6 matching optional dining top for even the largest games, USB chargers, gorgeous and plush game mats designed by Panda, and 100% custom design layouts, we're also adding our exclusive dice tower and deluxe component tray to this Kickstarter. And in case you were not yet convinced of our commitment of this product to be designed by gamers for gamers, we brought in Panda Game Manufacturing as an exclusive component supplier and quality assurance consultant. You may know Panda as the global leader in tabletop game manufacturing, and they have worked on hundreds of successful Kickstarter projects. So with all of this, we're finally ready to present the Origins Kickstarter to you in the world. Our hope is that you and your family find this table easily approachable and that it fits well aesthetically in your space while being easy to live with for years to come. We know that the Origins will quickly become the heart of any home and bring joy to everyone, no matter if you're using it for dinner, as a homework table, a utility table, or as it was designed, a table to bring together friends and family to share unforgettable memories. So thank you for listening to the journey of the Origins game table. We know that you'll enjoy it if you decide to back our Kickstarter. We're so proud of this table, and we're always open to your feedback. And we hope that you ask us anything during the next 30 days while our Kickstarter campaign builds. Stay tuned, we'll post answers, updates, and maybe a few new stretch goals based on your feedback if things really rock and roll.